Non-holiday. Okay. Let's get my rear end home. I kind of like that new position. I've been testing ways to set this phone up. This appears to be the best. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. You're simply the best. I tell you, certain places I found myself in Charlotte, I consider myself very lucky I have the things I have and fought for what I fought for. Otherwise, man, it could be worse. Much worse, folks. You really have no idea. Some of the shit that you see in the back alleys and back ways of Charlotte here. Charlotte could be a freaking mess, folks. Every city, I guess, has its own back alley, so to speak. Like right now, I'm driving by wherever the hell I am here on the outskirts of Uptown, man, and there's fucking tent cities everywhere. I thought the city council was supposed to fix all this shit. Meanwhile, there's still tent cities scattered all over the place. I could take 77 if I wanted to. 77 is probably jam-packed. I forgot, today's a fucking holiday. You're CMPD and you don't want to piss them guys off. Especially on the holiday. Yeah, like I said, you got tent cities everywhere, man. Every damn place. Come on, guys, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why did you do that? Oh, CMPD's going after somebody. They're rendering assistance. It looks like I got a cruiser behind me, but they just wrong railed on that side. They're wrong railing basically is what they do on subway and train lines, where they'll go in the opposite direction because of construction, repairs, or etc. So, but how's it going, everybody? Happy Friday, happy Friday. How y'all doing today? As they would say in the South, I'm getting used to saying y'all. This former city slicker now is saying y'all. Oh boy, I've been living down here for too long. I mean, I still got remnants of my New York accent. Sometimes I'll spill my accent when I'm either talking too fast, or I'm aggravated or angry, or trying to talk too much. And my New York accent will kind of come out sometimes, but anyway, I hope all you folks are having a fantastic beginning to your weekend. I am definitely taking a well-deserved break tomorrow. This week has been a clusterfuck. Do you collect cards? Yes and no, kind of. What's going on, everybody, guys? I'm looking at the chat so far. Thank you, guys. You guys are going to have to wait, or you guys and gals, I should say, are going to have to wait until I can, hit a red light or something like that. I can actually acknowledge the chat. But thank you, everybody. If you're already subscribed, much, much, much appreciated. I actually got a review done The World's Best Dad Shoes review is up there right now. So that's awesome. But this week has been a fucking hell run. It has been a real hell run, folks. Thank you to all the new subscribers, by the way. We're starting to creep up on 1,700 subs, guys. Not bad. Thank you very much. I mean, we're still a little ways off from that, but once I passed 1,652, I believe we're at right now, it's all because of you, folks. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much for that. Shameless e-bag. Got to get that in there. You want to help support a small business? I am an LLC. Check out my eBay store. The Carolina Collector 001. The link is in the description box below. And it's also in every video, live and short, that I do. If you want to make a donation to the channel, click on the coffee link. That too is also in the description box of every video, short and live, that I do here on YouTube. Thank you, everyone who has. Shameless e-bag over. So, by the way, if you notice that, yours truly is officially dating again. Again, imagine, I don't learn my lesson. Now, I'm sure some of my viewers, subscribers, and supporters are going to say, oh shit, here we go again. But it's been a very wild ride thus far. I've been kind of keeping it in my pocket for a couple of days, because I didn't want to get too happy after what's been going on with this other fuck shit. But the one thing she insisted on was I shave off my 5 o'clock shadow. Not used to women telling me what to do with my face when it comes to my facial hair, but it was worth the reward, if you catch my meaning. Ha 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 ha. But so far so good. This is now what, attempt number 4, number 5 I'm making. And it's been a wild ride, man. Been a wild ride. You know, my little business trip there to Durham was a success partially. I still have to wrap that up. And I got to wrap that up soon, man, because I'm getting emails and texts from fucking LegalZoom about the paperwork and all that kind of shit for my eBay business, so that this way North Carolina's happy and they get off my back for the next year. Yeah, it's nothing bad or anything like that. I'm just saying that, you know, when it's time to pay the bills, you got to pay that bill. But otherwise, I do got, I think, any eBay orders I had 4 of them at the time of this morning's live stream. I believe I have 1 order. I did list a Mike Piazza no-name rare jersey today that I'm selling from my PC. So if anybody's interested in the New York Mets or Piazza and or both, go check it out. I did list it for $129, but I figure let me promote that jersey on the channel quickly. The best offer, if you look at it for what it is, I believe the best offer is actually $109.99 with free shipping. So the shipping cost is built into the price. The actual cost of the shipping could be anywhere between $8 and $15, depending whether or not I use ground shipping or priority mail. So the shipping cost is included with the price, basically. There's no such thing as free shipping. Believe me, I've been doing this now for 2 years. There's no such thing as free shipping. Whenever you hear free shipping, it's always built into the cost of whatever object or good or service that's being sold. So don't ever let that fool you. But it's up currently for sale right now. So if anybody wants to know what that best offer is, I believe I have it set up for $109.99 free shipping, which technically is like anywhere between, like I said, $8 to $15, depending on where it's going and what service I use. Excuse me. But anyways, this week was a very busy week, a very productive week. I still have stuff I got to do at home. I'm going to take this up because everybody else. But anyways, been a very productive week. I finally got a review out for all of you, which I'm very happy for. If everything works out, I mean, I got laundry I got to do. I'd like to steam clean my carpet. There's so much shit I got to do. There's still tons of stuff I got to throw out in my apartment. There are things I want to sell on eBay. There's a pair of sneakers that I need to clean and throw some ceramic polish on the soles so they look nice and crispy. And that's a pair of black and white Nike custom shop Air Force Ones that are very similar to the whatchamacallit there, the Kyle Reese Terminators. They look very similar to that. Air Force Ones and the Vandals are very close to one another, so. But I have two pairs of canvases at home, almost model and make, excuse me, my bad. I'm trying to pay attention to the road here, folks. Sorry if it sounds like I'm brain farting. But anyways, yeah, the same make and model. The only difference is they're canvas, and I believe the tongue and the swoosh are gray, which is a little bit more accurate to what the Nike Air Vandals were, past tense. Whether it was the OG or the reissue. So those might be going up on sale. I just got to find a time to clean them. I just haven't had the time. Today I had to do just a little bit of food shopping. Yeah, come on, man. I love the flag. I love the Gadsden flag, but not to stomp on a fellow patriot here. Oof, this is going to be ugly too. Now, if this person wouldn't torpedo me, come on, man. No, he's bullshit. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I've had females in my car, but I don't rap to them. You getting a fucking blowjob? Let's go, man. Jesus. You want to get your blow pop sucked to get to the bubblegum center. Save that shit for home, man. Damn it. Why do people do that? I'm telling you, folks, I really should start a whole new YouTube channel about the dummies who don't know how to drive their cars in North Carolina. The way they whip themselves around. Dude. Now he's probably going to jump. Yep, just like I thought. Fuck yeah. Fuck idiot. Sorry again, folks. Every live stream I do, you get an idea of how fucking bad these drivers are. And I'll tell you why it's like that. Lack of traffic lights and lack of enforcement with talking on the phone. I have two separate rigs for this phone for when I do my live streams in South Carolina, and I've been talking about this recently in all of my live streams, that in South Carolina they're enforcing that shit. If your body language is doing anything other than this, with your head up and your head is down, that means your eyes are not on the fucking road where it belongs. And they've been pulling people over for having sandwiches and shit. Not me, because I got two rigs right here. And it's not in my face, so it's not a hindrance. But they're fucking awful here, man. You know what it is? Charlotte's still a growing city, and slowly they've been adding turning lanes. They just added the HOV lanes to 485. They're still expanding 77 and 88. I'm sorry, 77 and 85. My apologies. And they did have a news report recently that they're going to be expanding on a lot of the traffic laws. And they need to, man, because people here are fucking retarded behind the wheel. If you watch my live streams, very rare do you see me not looking at the fucking road. Once in a while, I'll take a gaze over at this, but that's because it's hands-free. But like I said, the problem is that they don't enforce anything here in Charlotte. There's not enough traffic lights. As the city grows, they need more traffic lights. And they need more traffic enforcement. But anyway, rant over. Hopefully. We'll see. It depends on how the drivers around me drive their vehicles. But anyway, yeah, like I said, it was a busy week this week. I'm trying to take care of a lot of different things this week, financially and at home. And now that most of that is done, I want to pop in front of this guy because this guy's fucking torpedoing me as well. This guy's cruising and he sees me behind him, but he's not moving because he's sipping to a female. But anyway, I'm glad I got a lot of this stuff done. I'm glad I did what I did today too, man. I'm hopefully taking a break tomorrow. I want some me time, pool time, beer time. I got about a case and a half left at home, so I definitely want to be sudsing it up tomorrow, and tonight maybe. We will see. We shall see what happens. Yeah, he's sipping to his fucking old rag that he's got in the passenger seat there. God. Fucking Judge Judy's in the passenger seat. That's how she looks. Maybe I should do another YouTube channel about bad North Carolina drivers. It's awful. See, like my head, my body language, I don't have to look more than 1 o'clock from 12 to 1. But anyway, fuck all that. So anyway, yeah, I got one eBay order that I gotta print out the shipping label. I do have the card pulled. I think it's a Ken Griffey Jr. Night Terrors insert, if I'm not mistaken. And then I have another customer that has to pay for their order. I do got that Piazza no-name variant jersey from Russell Athletic up at my eBay store. And there are still over 600 cards. Now, I haven't relisted. There are like 30 cards that didn't automatically relist. I went through all of them. It's not worth it for me to relist them because they're only like 99-cent cards, plus 30 cents to relist them because I've used up my slots to relist my cards. And of course, this guy is going to torpedo. And then I got this guy here who, I mean, I don't get it. I don't know why people do this. Let's see here. Fuck out of my way. Doesn't use his turn signal, of course. I do. That's what it was invented for. To let the other driver know what your intentions are so that they can plan what their next move is. It's called strategy and anticipation. God. There's another one. No turn signal looking to make a turn, of course. The rest of us have to pay the price for his bad driving. I'm so happy my car insurance rates came down. I think it's $62 a month now versus, and again, you know, I was a fucking idiot when it happened the last time. But after all that time has passed by, I'm so happy that my fucking insurance rate came down. Literally got cut in half. It's a little bit less than the exact rate that I had when I first moved here from New York. And New York's car insurance rates are fucking off the charts. Unless you're a senior citizen or something of that nature. Oh, God. Man, I've driven this car more in a month than I have in the past year. Ever since I got this car fixed, I've been in this car nearly almost every day. And it's still not done yet. Surprisingly, you folks be shocked. At least I got this to work. The inside cover for my sunroof. And you can see it right over my head at my 1 o'clock right here. And I can let the extra light in if I want to. But the fucking hatch itself doesn't shut properly because there's something jammed in the rails or something broke in the rails on my side right above my head. Last time I tried to open it, I had to climb up on top of my car and just put my body weight down on it, so it was enough to actually jump back into the rail, and it finally sealed. And I made sure that it sealed because I took silicone paste and put it all around the rubber ring, the gasket that's around the sunroof, so that this way it can seal and not get any leaks. And this guy's just coasting, so I couldn't even get in front of him if I wanted to, right? Nope. Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. You ever play that game in school? But I hope you are all looking forward to a fantastic weekend. I know I am. I have a little bit of cleanup and some dishes, but that's what the washing machine is for. You know what I mean, folks? We finally got some rain down here. It was a little brutal this morning, and then it all cleared up. There were some tree branches and stuff, some pretty heavy duty tree branches in my neck of the woods were down, but from what I've been able to tell, and I haven't watched TV today because I've been busy doing stuff. I don't consider what I did today stuff. But if all works out, I would be expecting another review very soon, folks. Yep. I don't know, like jelly bean. So anyways, we'll see what happens. I think my next review, I want to do the Ultra Magnus Missing Link Transformers toy, the OG reissue with the re-engineered body parts. I really should go to Sam's Club and fucking fill up my gas tank one more time. Get that over with. Yep, that's exactly what I think I'm going to do. And the prices at Sam's Club have come down fucking dramatically because now that Trump apparently signed a peace deal with Iran, or you know, Israel and Iran, or whoever the fuck is nuking and bombing each other, or whatever the fuck, I don't know, I don't care. I really haven't been paying attention to it because I'm kind of like done with all of that stuff. But apparently this peace deal now is causing prices to plummet, which is good. I think last time I filled up my tank, since this peace deal apparently was signed, Sam's Club is selling gas now, at least around my neck of the woods, I think for like $3.29, where it was like $3.69, $3.79 at one point. Almost that. Actually, it was at $4.09 at one point. That's a lot for down here. When I first moved down here, it was $1.95 a gallon. And then if you were to go down to South Carolina, which I live right on the border, it was like $1.95, $1.75, something like that. So, but the prices are still a little iffy. My Red Bulls that I get from Sam's Club, that came down in price. They were $42 all around. Originally, they were $38 and change plus tax. Then it went all the way up to $42. That's a pretty significant jump in price. And now they're back down to $38 again. Unfortunately, Monster drinks, which I don't drink anymore, I have had a couple of the sugar-free ones here and there. I've lost my taste for it. But they're still at $42. So, but a lot of prices, they need to come down, man. The American people are getting effed in the A just a little too much now. It doesn't matter what side of the coin you're on. Some ways, and that's why, not saying I walked away as a conservative Republican voter, but it's the same bullshit. No matter what side you support, we, the American taxpayer, are always paying the price. And then one side wants to bullshit on the other Meanwhile, it's the same fucking thing. Either you're red or you're blue. At the end of the day, we're all green because we're all fucking bleeding green. We're all bleeding green, folks, in the form of taxes and fees and all sorts of bullshit. We end up getting screwed. Every one of us ends up on a 90-degree angle, getting bent over and fucked by this system. That's why I was so shocked with Trump. You know, at least with my business this year, I didn't have to pay income tax or anything like that on my eBay sales. Next year, I'm going to have to because I made too much money this year. There's some things I like that he did, and there's a whole lot of other things I don't like that he did. It's the same fucking thing all the time. No matter who you support, no matter who you vote for. The taxes are always an issue. The fucking wars are always an issue. And the crime is always an issue. And then you got to deal with the perverts, the fucking rainbow alphabet squad. They're always on a fucking prowl. It gets annoying and frustrating after a while. That's why all my MAGA hats. Again, I haven't had time to list the last two. One is the 47 Charlie Kirk. If you made a donation to Turning Point USA, they sent you a white hat with gold trim on it, which I have. And then I've got the Trump-a-lantern Halloween hat from I think was that from the last campaign or was it from this campaign? Because every MAGA hat that I bought came from one or the other of his campaigns. I can't remember off the top of my head, to be honest with you fine folks out there. So, but clearly she left a shiner on my neck. So, oh well. Oh well. I'm gonna go home after I put some liquid hom into my car. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do because I got quite the mess to clean up, man. My carpet is screaming for a steam cleaning. It's screaming for a vacuuming before I even do that. I got 2 big bins of laundry I got to do. And I still have a ton of shit to throw out. Like these days, except for very few collectibles, I don't save boxes anymore. You know, like the Corgi fishbowl buses that I got? I save those boxes because those things always resell for like $200 to $300. And depending on the type of bus you have, some of them can sell as high as $400 to $500. So, and certain Transformers toys, it's worth saving boxes. But otherwise, like my sneakers, I don't bother. Fuck that. I wear my shoes. Some I wear a lot less than the others, like the Travis Scott 4s, the UNC Blue 4s. Well, they're the Cactus Jacks that came out. I wear them very rarely because they stain too easily. And then, of course, you know, it's got the QC issues that those particular shoes are notorious for. But I still wear them anyway because fuck that. I can't. Fuck, man. I must have spent, I'll say I'm in triple digits this week. I spent a lot of money this week, man. I'm not happy. At least with my fucking car tire. I should post those photos up on my community page when I have some time. What happened yesterday with my fucking car tire. Thank God for my neighbor who's wearing a Juneteenth t-shirt. Real nice old school New Yorker, man. You know, this is one of the sweetest black dudes I've ever known, man. He's just such a nice guy. Hey, Walter, what's happening? How y'all doing? How the Yankees doing? I saw the game. Y'all all right, Walt? And he turns around and he says, hey, Mr. Walt, did you see what your car tire looks like, Mr. Walt? I said, no. I look at my car on my driver's side left back here. Sure as shit, my fucking tire was completely flat down to the rim. Now I had to wrestle with that for a while, but thank God I didn't have to pay for the plug. because the plug was right between the threads, and that's a good spot for it to happen. They do, and they can plug it on the thread itself, or on the tread, I should say, excuse me. But they kind of poo-poo that because it can damage the tire more, and there are multiple reasons why they don't do that. But thank God that this particular piece of metal was jammed between the threads, so it was just a wrestling match to get the fully pumped tire back on my car because the jack didn't lift it high enough. But I got it on because I had to deflate the tire and then refill the tire with air later. So, but what a clusterfuck that was, man. I'm definitely going to be taking a break this weekend. I need a break. I did just a little bit of food shopping to last me just enough until I get my next payout. Folks, I'll be right back, okay? Yo! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, man. I had to go fill up my... Come on, lady. Yeah, she's on the phone. Bullshit. Of course. What else is new? Man, fucking people's body language gives them away constantly. But, yep, I'm almost home. Almost home. After a busy, busy day, busy, busy week. Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business. Do I need anything from Sam's Club? I don't think so. I got my case of Red Bulls already. Got my gas, which the price came down yet again. That's good. That's good because fucking the super over here is almost $4 still. The regular is unfortunately $3.39, so it came up a dime. But $3.39 versus $4.09 for regular, what it was this time like a week ago, week and a half ago, something like that. I'll take it. But hopefully I don't have to do no more driving this week, man. I fucking drove nearly every day since I got this car fixed. I've pretty much been on the road, driving. I need a break, man. You ever see that episode of Family Guy when Quagmire discovers internet prawn and his one arm is so big from rubbing him off? I think it was one of the funniest episodes I ever saw because it's funny. Hey, Quagmire, you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's okay. I'm fine. You sure? Yeah. I'm just gonna go back inside. So I should treat myself to a little bit of pizza, but I've been pizzaed out. I've been eating a lot of junk lately, man. I gotta be careful with that. Gotta be careful with that. I really gotta be careful with the junk. Home sweet home, just about at this point, folks. But thank you again for joining me on yet another completely waste of time, pointless live stream. But like I said, at least I got a review up for you folks. You know, hopefully this weekend will not be a hell run. I'm not really anticipating much going on this weekend, unless my boy and his family say, "Hey, let's barbecue." I bought hot dogs and buns just for that, just in case, and I got some beer at home. So at least I can contribute my part, you know what I mean? And since it's mostly kids, we're not going to go too crazy like last time. Know what I mean? So it'll probably just be mostly hot dogs and burgers. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated. I got the batteries charging up just in case. We'll see what goes down. We'll see what goes down. We will see what happens, folks. I'm so tempted to get a fucking pizza. Like I said, I've been eating a lot of junk. I really got to be careful with the garbage I've been eating. Did I take it out of the car? Whoa. What's this all about? Oh! Check this out. Can I flip the camera? Let me readjust. I want to see if you folks can see this. I don't know if you can see on the bottom. I'm going to try to adjust this where everybody can see it. There's an accident. Oh, no, you don't. The whole fucking rig wants to come down. Don't even try it, rig. Oh, of course. Fucking police are... Sorry, folks. This rig is... It's so warped from the heat. There's a high-powered sports car completely smashed like a tin can. There are the firefighters and CMPD. We got us some Pineville police right here. I don't know if you caught that on camera. And my fucking rig almost came down right in my lap here. It's because it's so heat warped. Thank you. Yeah, you guys probably didn't see that. Let me pull. Oh, fucking mail is coming now? This time? Oh, that's not the mail. Oh, that's not my guy. That's somebody else. Let me see if I can catch this. I mean, I'm probably just going to get pizza tonight. Fuck that. I earned it after this week. You have every right to spoil yourself. So I'm going to do a round right here. All right, you're going to see. This is exactly what I rant about on camera, okay? There's CMPD. There's Charlotte FD. You got a bunch of guys walking right there. If I can catch, let me see if I can go around here. The parking lot's empty. I want you guys to see why I rant on camera. Because of stupid shit like this. All right, that looks like a Pineville badge, all right? So, there's car number one. Now, the Pineville pickup truck. Now, that white car, I don't know if you were able to see it. I should really... Let's see if I back up here quickly. I want to give you guys a bird's eye view of what I see. And a lot of people must have heard it and saw it because you can see random people walking in the parking lot here. Checking out what's going on. All right, there's the Pineville pickup truck that pulled away when I turned the corner. Look at how smashed up that white car is. If I can... This is why I rant on camera, folks. It's not just me randomly attacking people because I think I'm the fucking best at driving my car. I am not. I'm no expert. I'm not Evil Knievel or any of that shit. But this is what happens when you don't have camera rigs in your car. You don't pay attention to what you're doing. You want to be fucking Evil Knievel and fucking speed around. You know, because you're trying to show off to the ladies. And that's the result. This guy, his whole front end is smashed in. Just make sure there's nobody in back of me. There goes CFD. They're out of here because there's no fire. So it's a 3-car accident. 1, 2, and then you see this guy right here. This intersection was always fucking dangerous. Always, always, always. Even when I first moved here. If you are not a good enough driver who doesn't talk on the phone, who's not a stiff neck, who pays attention to what they're doing, that's a result of it right there. Now I don't know if I want to get pizza now. I just want to make sure. Yeah, fuck that. I'm going to get me some pizza. Why not? I can. To do that, right, folks? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get me some food. You guys still alive on this live stream? Holy shit. Hi, I'm back. They're actually showing the Scotland-Morocco game. I just came outside now with my order. I gotta watch because this parking lot is fucked too. There's a lot more CMPD over there, so I guess it's their jurisdiction out there. I know Pineville PD probably offered assistance, but it's their jurisdiction, I think, Highway 51. Yeah, there's a lot of CMPD out there. Now, if it was on this property where I'm on right now, Pineville would get first crack at it. But, yep, I decided to get me my pizza. An Empire Pizza's not that bad. There's a couple of Yankee fans in there sitting down talking some shit. As soon as I walked in there with my Jackson Dart jersey, immediately they were attracted to it. But there were a couple of other people who were in there, and let's not forget what this weekend is, by the way, and they were not, you could tell people's body language gives them away. They did not like my Jackson Dart jersey, but fuck them. Oh, shut up, car. I'm almost home. I gotta watch this. Let me pull over here quick. I mean, I'm inside the property where I live here. It's just, I really don't feel like some dick flying around the corner here, because sometimes the younger guys on the property do that. They don't pay attention. Okay, there we go. That's better. Rather play it safe than sorry, folks. Home sweet home after a long day. And my reward is treating myself to a nice pizza. Is there somebody up on my fucking patio? Oh, go back. God. Always unexpected and expected in my live streams or my videos, man. Okay, it's just I'm trying to adjust the camera where I like it. I don't want to move things around because things will there'll be stress marks on the plastic. Oh, you know what it is? I forgot I put new flags up on my window there to represent the German national team. I got America 250 homemade signs up there. Mrs. Truissa. God, this thing's all sorts of crooked. Oh, I got my spot back. How do you like that? Boy. Holy shit, I got my spot. Fucking nice of you to give me back my spot when you don't even belong on the property here, I'm sure. One moment here, folks. Yeah. Right here. Okay. And we are home. Home sweet home. Boom. So, man, I keep touching things and moving things. That's the one thing about this particular setup that I have here, is it's very susceptible to the heat, and it's constantly, dislodging itself. I might have to, unfortunately, get a new rig, because I don't like the fact that this thing constantly moves in a direction that I don't want it to move into. There we go. Let's see. That's better. I kind of like that. It's almost time for some cold beer and loose women. Well, I got the loose women part taken care of. Check that out. Oh, man, that's a long story. What? Yes, I'm not going anywhere, fucking dumb car. Shut up. Maybe I should continue this live stream upstairs. I mean, why not? I can't, right? It's my phone, and I can do what I want to. You guys want to do a beer stream? I think I can do that. I don't have any groceries in here except for my cup, which, again, I forgot my sippy cup in the car the other day, and it's sitting in the damn dishwasher. I just got to get it out. So how about we do that? take my aspirin, and leave it here because I have a bottle of aspirin for the home. Vacuum cleaner. Maybe. It's because I want to look cool. I want to look cool. It's like Bud Bundy from Married with Children. He was notorious for doing that shit. All right, we're going to continue this live stream upstairs. What do you folks say? Why not? I got nothing else to do tonight. And I really don't have to do any cleaning until tomorrow. So let's take this live stream upstairs. Oop. Me and my big ass feet. Yeah, let's take this live stream upstairs. It's my channel and I'll whine if I want to, cry if I want to. Actually, these for my car. Those can stay there. Ouch. These can go on the head. We are going to go upstairs. Do I have enough finger space here for the cup? Yes, I do. We will continue this live stream upstairs, it looks like. Now, my apartment is a bit of a mess, folks. Like I said, I'm trying to straighten up and move shit around. And you move one thing, and it's like moving the fucking earth. One thing moves, everything wants to move. Got me my Empire Pizza right there. I'm going to have a little fun here tonight, folks. I heard that this week I broke my ass, man. I broketh mine ass. Oh, shut up.
Trying to make the...
Don't want to get a copyright strike. Definitely don't want to get a copyright strike. I haven't got any kind of infractions here. I like to keep it that way. Oh my God, is it hot? Not in here, but outside. You can feel a temperature difference as soon as you walk into my place. Like I said, folks, it's a little messy here at TCCHQ. Just be a little patient with yours truly while I get everything set up. I'll continue this live stream because we can. Okay. Well, I won't announce whether or not certain things are official, but they're going in the right direction, and I've been marked. I'm a marked man, as you can see, and that's not for me shaving either. So, all right. Give me one moment here, folks, while I get myself a little bit more situated. I definitely want to get some light in here. Let's open this up. All right. It did cool down a little bit. It's still humid out there, but you know, we have had some gnarly weather recently. I mean, we need the rain, but yeah, look at my poor kitchen is a mess. Jeez. Oh my, as George Takei would say. Oh my. I got me a little piece of sirloin for breakfast tomorrow with the trimmings. I'm gonna spoil myself tomorrow for breakfast. I don't give a damn. Here's the suds, folks, getting ready to go. I'm not going to be drinking too crazy today. So I can't see without my spectacles. Where are my spectacles? Before I do anything, I just put them down, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Give me a moment here, folks. I'm just about ready to continue this completely lifeless, lowly, worthless live stream here. In a good mood, as you can see. Like I said, I'm marked. So, hey, man, you know, at least at this age, I can say they're lining up. I'll put it that way. And that's not a humble brag either. But hey, man, I got to take my victories where I can get them. I've always said that. Take your victories where you can get them. So, oh, look at how gnarly this looks. Where are the mushrooms? I mean, it looks okay, but... Eh? Oh, I could tell somebody different cooked this pie. This is not like the other two slices I had. Yeah, this is a different cook. Yeah, it's definitely a different cook. I can tell. Usually they cook their pies and their slices nice and crunchy. This one's like a little drippity. Oh, I'm definitely fucking erring from the side of caution, my friend. Believe me, there is no reason for me not to watch and keep my eye out on things. But this one, so far, so good. So far, so good. I would like to say it's official. Is, you know, lately I've been keeping certain things close to the chest for good reason, especially here in the realm of the interwebs. But the little video she sent me, and if you can't tell, there's refried beans, there's Colombian coffee up there, there's sardines and tomato sauce, onions. That's for like her special food. And it's not bad. I cooked it myself. There's big ass plantains that are like fucking 2 feet long that I fried up myself with a little bit of sugar and the pink rock salt, the Himalayan rock salt. That stuff is good, man. Good eating, I've got to say, so far. Really good eating. It's just a different type of cooking for me that I'm not used to. But hey, man. I've kind of made it where I want things to be serious. But yeah, I'm going to call that the pasta test. I coined that, goddammit. Sorry to take the Lord's name in vain. I coined that. The pasta test. If she can't eat pasta, she's a non-keeper. But there are certain like Hispanic types of pastas that I could whip up to kind of like get around that. I just never cooked them before. So I'm going to have to do a little homework here and see what I can whip up. If that's one thing I know I have lots of inside my cupboards, is different types of pastas, rotini, fettuccine, linguine. So we'll see what happens. We see what happens, folks. And thank you for enjoying me on this wonderful Friday night. This has been a very productive week for yours truly. I finally got a review out for you fine folks. I know I have an eBay order because I just had it. Here he is. That's the King Griffey Jr. My customer paid for. I have to print out the shipping label once I'm either done tonight with everything, or I can always do it tomorrow. But it's been a very productive week, I've got to say. But now I kind of gotta wheel it in just a little bit. I did buy extra hot dogs. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing this barbecue this week or next week. I really don't know, but I'm prepared for it anyway. I got the hibachi all cleaned up. I made room for it outside. I have it wrapped up and well protected from the elements. So that's outside because I'm trying to free up room in my apartment. And it's been a nightmare trying to uncover every square inch of this place. But I got boxes back there. I got to fucking sort through. Paperwork I've already thrown out. I actually, because now the Trump hats are for sale over at eBay, I literally cleared out a whole section of my bedroom wall. And on that wall, I have those command strips that you got to pull the rubber strips off of. And then I'll give the wall a good wipe. It's going to look nice and clean, and it doesn't look like a fucking college student's bedroom. It looks a little ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. I really was never thrilled with that to begin with. Ooh, excuse me, but progress. So, but yeah, I got laundry I got to do, man. There's still a lot of personal shit I got to take care of. Maybe I wake up super early in the morning. Maybe I'll get that done. We see. I really don't know. I've tried real hard not to plan anything. I don't want to put my seal of approval on anything because my plans change now almost every hour on the hour, it seems like. We will see. But anyway, oh man, well worth it. Oh man, cheers everybody. Oh man, is that good. So, for those that are just joining, thank you very much, everybody. Not really much to talk about, except I just want to have a little fun and be loose. Tonight, I had myself a fantastic day. It's been a very productive week and a half of just taking care of stuff, and organizing, straightening things out, getting bills paid, this, that, and everything else. And finally sitting home. I finally got a review done for you folks out there, so thank you for that. Also, thank you for the new subscribers. I actually gained a few more subs over the past few days. Thank you very much, everybody. I think the Ultra Magnus Missing Link action figure will be the next review, but I want to do that review live in a live stream. I think that'll be fun for everybody to kind of like join in and, watch as it's going down. I mean, it'll probably be long and never be watched again. When you do a live stream like that, most live streams, are one and dones. But when you do reviews, people can go back to them all the time because, if you have a video that's like 25 minutes or less, people tend to go back to them a few times. So now that's what they should look like. Look at that. Boom. Okay, I like that. That's what pizza should look like to me. Come on. Now, it's not quite New York pizza, but it's damn close. Anyway. But anyway, like I said, folks, I really didn't make any plans for the weekend. Lately, I've been trying like spitting food everywhere. I didn't make any plans for the weekend. It's just kind of like, let me wait and see what happens, figure it out as things move along. I'll take it as it comes, but I don't see me driving this whole weekend. I don't think anything's going to happen this weekend. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. My guys, Germany are playing Ivory Coast Sunday, I think. We'll see what happens with that. I haven't been watching any of the latest highlights from the Mets or the Yankees. I know they had the ticker tape parade for the Knicks, but I'm not a baseball fan. Not a basketball fan. Oh, excuse me, folks. I like burping and I'm falling apart here. Jesus, what's going on? Am I having a stroke? Whew. Anyway, not a Knicks fan. They had their ticker tape parade. Good for them. Not my thing. Congratulations, though, but not my thing. Not my thing. So. Not exactly New York pizza, but to tell you the truth, I don't know if there is. I guess it depends on who you ask. If you're just like an average nobody like me, what is the book definition of a New York pizza? I have no idea. To me, as long as it tastes good and it doesn't have shitty sauce or shitty ingredients, like Domino's, that's like reheated frozen shit like Pizza Hut. I mean, I've had Hungry Howie's. That's kind of reheated pizza, repeated slop on fucking, shit bread. But stuff like this that's made from scratch, can you call it New York pizza? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not qualified to answer that. I'm just an asshole that wears baseball hats and plays with children's toys on camera. You know what I mean? I'm no expert. So I don't know what New York pizza truly is. All I know is if it tastes good, it's crunchy. You get the cheese drips of, cheese oil, which this does have. It's got a crunch to it. It's not like gooey or slimy. Which this is a little soft on the crust, but that's because I ordered extra cheese, and that's the grease in the cheese that does that. But that's a very subjective question, if you ask me. God, I don't think I can eat anymore. I got a text, of course. Oh. That's from Empire Pizza themselves. Oh, let me get the Wi-Fi going here. What am I wasting my data for? Okay. Bluetooth. Why the fuck did Bluetooth come on? Alright, that was weird. Very weird indeed. Gosh, folks. I am completely zonked. I think after this pizza, maybe even one more beer, I probably will just kick my feet up, go inside my bedroom, go searching through YouTube for stuff to watch, and just call it a night, man. I'm not doing anything else tonight. I'm too tired. Now that I'm finally settled in. Even with this eBay order, since the customer paid for it today, I can wait for a day or two to print out the shipping label, and I can take another day or two to mail it after that, so I'm not worried about that. But I'm gonna have to get on the ball, man. I got this pile of freaking cards and a box and a half of cards sitting over here. I still, need to list. So we will see what happens. We will see what happens, folks. We will see. So Well, I'll be honest, guys, now that I'm home, not much really to talk about, nothing really interesting. And I really don't want to torture you guys watching me eat or boring you. So I'm probably just going to end it right here. And I'm going to go in my bedroom, go relax, take off my socks, get myself a little bit more comfortable. I'll probably crack open one more of these. I don't want to get shit faced. I just want one or two to like make me feel relaxed. I'm done for the night. I got a lot of stuff I want to try to get a lot of stuff out of the way tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But again, thank you everybody. And check out my latest review. It's up on the channel right now. There will be more to come. I'm always keeping you guys and gals updated what's going on with the eBay store and behind the scenes, and you know what my plans are for the next review, if any. You're looking for some wild woman, huh? I hate to admit it, man. I am worn out with that subject. I don't even know if I want to get into some of the things I've been kind of like keeping close to the chest until I feel comfortable to do so. And if I feel that enough time has passed by and things are working out between me and this one, we'll see. I'll give you a little bit more of the scoop. And obviously, like I said, that's a good sign right there. So I haven't had one of them. I can't remember when. Oh my God. But again, certain things I kind of learned over time. This is the internet, and you got to be careful, you know, what you say. And you know, if you put any photos or things out there, you got to watch, because then people will fucking manipulate and twist your words around and all that kind of shit. So I'm going to wait for the right moment. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to call us an item just yet, but things are going good. That's all I'm going to say. Obviously. I mean, this woman actually made me shave off my 5 o'clock shadow. There aren't many people on this planet that can do that. So I got myself all clean shaven just for her, because she's like, I don't like this. It's scruffy. I like it clean shaven. I want to see what you... She kept playing with my nose. I don't know. Some women are weird with the things that they like. I mean, as men, we're just happy to have a hot, sexy woman next to us. Everything else is kind of like, whatever. But for them, there's like... a 3,000 mile long scroll of things that they like and don't like, and rules that they live by and don't live by. You know what I mean? Us guys are like, is she hot? Is she sexy? Okay, we got it. So anyways, all right, I'm done, guys. I'm not going to bore you with this. I feel like I'm just forcing the conversation. So go have a beer. You don't have to listen to me no more. I'm going away. Anyway, folks, man, thank you. Yeah, things are finally starting to turn towards, you know, the light. We'll see how long this lasts. You know how it's been. It's been a roller coaster, folks. Anyway, listen, enjoy your Friday. I appreciate you. I appreciate the handful of you guys and gals that stop by to pay attention to my goofy shit. And we see what happens tomorrow, folks. Tomorrow's looking to be, hopefully, a better day, relaxed day. You know, I do got errands I got to run, but hopefully it's nothing crazy like it's been for the past week and a half. So I'm out. Enjoy your weekend, folks. Take care. Love you all. See you soon.